The concept of self is a fundamental question that has captivated thinkers for centuries. From ancient times to the modern era, the quest to understand the self has been a central theme in philosophy, psychology, and even art. This exploration is not just an academic exercise, it touches the core of human existence and influences how we live our lives. What does it mean to be an individual? Is the self an isolated entity, or is it something that is deeply connected to others and the environment? These questions are not only philosophical but also practical, affecting our daily interactions and our sense of purpose. Where does our identity come from? Is it something we are born with, or is it shaped by our experiences and relationships? The search for identity is a journey that each person undertakes, often without even realizing it. It is a quest that can lead to profound insights and sometimes more questions. These questions have been approached in vastly different ways by Eastern and Western philosophies. While Western thought often focuses on the individual as a separate, autonomous being, Eastern philosophies offer a contrasting view that emphasizes interconnectedness and harmony with the universe. Western thought often emphasizes the individual as a distinct entity, separate from the world around them. This perspective can be seen in the works of philosophers like Descartes, who famously declared, "I think, therefore I am." This statement underscores the idea of the self as an independent, thinking being. Eastern philosophies, such as Confucianism, tend to view the self as interconnected with others and the cosmos. In this view, the self is not an isolated entity, but part of a larger harmonious whole. This perspective can be seen in the teachings of Confucius, who emphasized the importance of relationships and social harmony. This essay will explore these contrasting perspectives, highlighting key thinkers and ideas from both traditions. By examining these different viewpoints, we can gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be human and how our sense of self shapes our interactions with the world. Whether we see ourselves as independent individuals or as interconnected parts of a greater whole, these perspectives offer valuable insights into the nature of existence and the human experience. René Descartes, a prominent figure in Western philosophy, famously declared, "I think, therefore I am." This statement encapsulates the Western emphasis on the mind as the core of the self.
Descartes believed that our ability to reason and doubt proves our existence as thinking beings. He viewed the self as a rational, independent entity residing within us, distinct from the physical body.
David Hume, a Scottish philosopher, challenged Descartes' view of a permanent, unchanging self.
Hume argued that we have no direct experience of a singular, unified self. Instead, he proposed that the self is merely a collection of constantly changing perceptions, sensations, and experiences. Hume likened the self to a theater, where various experiences appear and disappear on the stage of our consciousness. There is no permanent actor, only a continuous flow of fleeting moments.
Immanuel Kant, a German philosopher, offered a more nuanced perspective on the self. Born in 1724 in Königsberg, Kant's work has had a profound impact on modern philosophy. His ideas about the self were revolutionary, challenging the prevailing notions of his time.
He agreed with Hume that we cannot directly perceive the self as a unified entity. Hume, a Scottish philosopher, had argued that the self is nothing but a bundle of perceptions, constantly changing and never truly unified. Kant found this idea compelling but incomplete. However, Kant argued that there must be an underlying structure or principle that organizes our experiences. He believed that without such a structure, our perceptions would be chaotic and disjointed. This organizing principle, according to Kant, is what allows us to have a coherent experience of the world. He called this the Transcendental Self. This concept was central to Kant's philosophy, as it provided a way to reconcile the fragmented nature of our perceptions with the unified experience of the self. This aspect of the self remains hidden from our direct awareness, but is essential for making sense of our experiences and creating a coherent narrative of our lives. The Transcendental Self acts as a framework, enabling us to organize our thoughts, memories, and perceptions into a meaningful whole. It is not something we can observe directly, but its presence is felt in the way we navigate and understand the world around us. Kant's idea of the Transcendental Self has influenced many fields. from psychology to cognitive science, and continues to be a topic of discussion and debate among scholars today. By proposing the existence of this hidden yet essential aspect of the self, Kant opened up new avenues for exploring the nature of human consciousness and identity.
Section 5, Hegel's Tapestry, the Social Self.
Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, another influential German philosopher, emphasized the social nature of the self.
He believed that our identities are not formed in isolation, but are shaped through our interactions with others.
Hegel argued that self-consciousness arises from our recognition by other individuals.
Through dialogue, social engagement, and the recognition of shared values, we come to understand ourselves and our place in the world. Section 6, Eastern Wisdom, the Confucian Self. Confucianism, a prominent Eastern philosophy, offers a distinct perspective on the self.
Tu Wei-ming, a contemporary Confucian scholar, emphasizes the importance of self-cultivation in Confucian thought. Unlike the Western emphasis on individualism, Confucianism views the self as interconnected with family, community, and the cosmos. Self-cultivation, in this context, involves developing virtues such as benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, and trustworthiness.
Section 7, The Path to Oneness, Cultivating the Self.
Tu Wei-ming highlights the concept of Tianren-hei, which translates to the unity of heaven and humanity. This principle suggests that human beings are inherently connected to the cosmos, and that self-cultivation is a path towards realizing this oneness. Through ethical conduct, self-reflection, and engagement with the world, individuals can cultivate their innate goodness and contribute to the harmony of the universe.
Section 8, Transformation through Action, a Creative Journey.
Confucianism emphasizes the ongoing and dynamic nature of self-cultivation. It is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of learning, growth, and transformation. This process involves actively engaging with the world, learning from others, and striving to embody virtues in our daily lives. Through consistent effort and self-reflection, we can refine our character and contribute to the well-being of ourselves and others.
Section 9, A Universe Within Anthropocosmic Harmony. This section delves into the profound concept of anthropocosmic harmony, a philosophy that has been central to many ancient cultures and continues to resonate in modern times. It is a perspective that sees the universe not as a collection of isolated parts, but as a single, interconnected whole. The Confucian concept of anthropocosmic unity is a prime example of this worldview. It emphasizes the deep connection between humans and the cosmos, suggesting that our actions and moral character have a direct impact on the universe around us. This idea is not just a philosophical abstraction, but a practical guide for living in harmony with the world. Highlights the interconnectedness of all things. Every element in the universe, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, is part of a vast, intricate web of relationships. This interconnectedness means that our actions, no matter how small, can have far-reaching consequences.
It suggests that humans are not separate from nature or the cosmos, but are integral parts of a larger interconnected whole. This perspective challenges the modern view of humans as dominators of nature, and instead places us as participants in a grand cosmic dance, but are integral parts of a larger, interconnected whole. This interconnectedness is evident in the natural world, where every organism, from the tiniest microbe to the largest mammal, plays a role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem.
This perspective encourages a sense of responsibility towards the well-being of all beings and the environment. It calls on us to act with compassion and care, recognizing that our well-being is tied to the health of the planet and all its inhabitants. By cultivating our own moral character, we can contribute to the harmony of society. Practices such as meditation, calligraphy, and Tai Chi are not just personal disciplines, but ways to align ourselves with the greater cosmic order. And contributing to the harmony of society, we create a ripple effect that extends beyond our immediate surroundings. Our actions can inspire others to live in harmony, creating a more compassionate and interconnected world. We participate in the larger cosmic order. By understanding and embracing our role in the universe, we can live more meaningful and fulfilling lives, contributing to the ongoing dance of creation and harmony that defines the cosmos.